We've all had that feeling of building a Gundam model. Almost every hobbyist out there has made one of these one time or another, and these things are really cool. There's so many of them in different varieties, and each one has their own different looks and features. They're so easy to make and really fun as well. And if you haven't made one of these before, shame on you! No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, these things are really cool and you guys should check them out if you haven't already. But they're really cool and awesome, but can we make them even awesomer? This right here is the Canon ZX-1 Gundam, and this guy is pretty cool, looks really nice, but he doesn't quite match up with like the pictures. He looks a lot cooler with all these little details, and the armor panels look more realistic, so we're going to be doing that today. What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be repainting a Gundam model. This is kind of something new for me that I've never done before, but yeah, why not? So my plan is to take all the armor panels off to leave all the skeleton untouched, and yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the project. The first thing I'm doing here is just taking all the red armor panels separated from the rest of the body, and this wasn't too hard. A few spots were kind of hard to get to because the building process took a while and some pieces were really stuck back in there. Here, just making sure to get each armor panel off, and I'm leaving everything besides the red because it looks a lot better just painting the armor and leaving the skeleton untouched. Here are all the armor panels, and yeah, looking nice. Here's most of the armor panels right here, and what I'm going to start to do right now is going to sand them with a small file, and this just gives it a better surface for the paint to stick onto. After all the sanding was complete, here I'm taking a light silver with the airbrush, and this is just going to be the base coat. I wanted this to be the base coat because I wanted to make it look like metal was chipping out of it and the paint was peeling off to give it a nice old rusty look. Here I found it a lot easier just to put on most of the smaller armor panels on a plate and tape them there and paint them all at the same time. Because the airbrush can reach such a wide range, this worked a lot easier and quicker. Here is some heavy chipping acrylic fluid from AK Interactive, and this is just a clear coat that you put over the layer of paint that you want to keep on. Basically what this does is after I put on 2 coats of this stuff, I can peel the paint off later and it will reveal the silver. After doing those base coats, I did a nice primer of white, and this just gives it another nicer base coat and also makes the color I put over this a little softer. I really like the original color, so I'm using a slight variation of it, just maybe a little oranger. And I used some little tape to keep some of those white because I wanted a little bit of striping. After doing that on all the armor panels, here I'm taking just a little screwdriver, but you can use anything sharp, and scraping gently a little bit of the paint off to reveal that silver underneath. This gives it that really nice, cool chipping effect and looks really sweet. If you look out in the real world, natural chipping usually happens on the edges and the highlights, but you want to give this a sense of randomness as well, so trying to keep it well even all over the model. After all the chipping was done, here I'm taking some streaking grime from AK Interactive and just smothering it over each armor panel. After you smother it though, you need to quickly wipe it off because it will stay on there and ruin the pieces. After that, here I'm taking the head, and I didn't want to go full on with this, just to make it look a little more kind of oily and give it some depth. I'm going to use some of this Tamiya panel liner, and this stuff's just black. After that, here are all the armor panels finished. This is what they look like. After scraping it with a paper towel to get the streaking grime off, The white kind of showed through, which really made it look nice. The chipping really worked out, and now we're going to put it all together. This is what he looks like right now. Looking pretty cool. I think looks a lot better than before and a lot more realistic. It matches the art on the box a lot more, I think. And yeah, looking pretty sweet. There are a few more things that we need to do though first. Here I just put on a little decal, just the thought it adds a little bit of flavor and maybe, yeah. So I just put on this little circle one with some super glue. And after that I'm just gluing on a little bit of flocking around his shoulders and a few in his joints and stuff. And this just looks like some plantation overgrowth and makes it look a little more older. So. And after I finish that, he is all finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this project. It was kind of a new thing for me, but I really enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more content like this, please subscribe and go check out my channel. It'll help me out a bunch and it's completely free. Please let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas for next videos or upcoming ideas. I love to hear from you guys and really enjoy doing all this. Thank you all again so much for watching and see you guys all next time.